Hey guys, Chris here, we're giving Project Nerf, and today we're going to do the final video in our Loadout series. So we're going to talk about a couple of complete loadouts that have worked out great for me, and hopefully they'll work out great for you. Let's get at it. Alright, so our very first loadout, and one that's very, very common for me these days, is, of course, all of our essential accessories. We talked about those in the very first video, right? So we've got eye pro, in this case, sunglasses. We have a sling. We're wearing a battle belt. And over here, guys, I've got a dump pouch. But I got some extra darts that I can top up on the fly. Obviously, our primary blaster, we talked about this. It's the Villainator. Now, this one's all modded out a little bit, right? We've got the cool tack light on it. You know, very different colors. But this and this and that. It's a spring primary, but it's 40 shot capacity, this and this and that. Makes for a great blaster. Always, again, a sidearm. In this case, we have Widowmaker, my trusty hammer shot. And just stepping away here so you can see it. This is it, guys. This is often what I take with me to go. So we talked about this a little bit in my primary series, and our sling, and the way I wear mine, I kind of wear it what is considered to be backwards, but that way, so if I have to get rid of the primary and ditch it this way, I can clear and have a instant and free access to my sidearm. Anyway, let me show you an upgrade to this if you've got a little more money or you want maybe some semi-auto action going on. So, be right back with you. Alright guys, so you can see I put a little tack vest on. Now this is very inexpensive, and I'm rocking my my patches here. I'm rocking the colors. Same primary blaster in the Villainator. Just for 20 bucks, these things can't be beat. And with nothing more than a simple and light spring upgrade, you can get these up to around 100 FPS. That's good for just most people's games. So, however, the change here, obviously, we put the tack vest on, but we've changed our sidearm out to something semi-auto, in this case, the Pigeon. And right here on my vest, so right, pow, 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 we've done our thing. Take the mag, we do this, right, we've got a spare mag, and we're ready to go again. So, if you're reluctant to carry a spring primary without the ability to have that semi-auto rate of fire and things like that, even though the Villainator does have slam fire, you know, upgrading to a semi-auto type flywheel sidearm is a great option in conjunction with your spring primary. So now let's say you want to go, you know, full-on semi-auto. Let's take a look at one of my favorite picks. Alright guys, so again, on the budget, if you wanted to go up to something semi-auto, my recommendation is the AF Spectrum. Now I've got it loaded up with a 22 mag here, right? I've got a carrier on board where we've got a couple of extra magazines. Now remember, 18s, because of the bump in them, don't actually fit in it. You've got to modify it accordingly. And then, again, my sidearm is still Widowmaker, my hammer shot, which is simple modifications, can compete in just about anybody's game and can shoot short or long darts. So you've got that, that great one-hand ability, some versatility in the ability to shoot short or long darts, and just as a sidearm, hammer shots just work. So again, budget loadouts, guys, that about does for that. Now, if you've got a little bit more money, let's talk about slight upgrades. Alright guys, this time I'm giving you the stuff. This is a little more expensive loadout, but it has been my go-to, just grab it and get it loadout for quite a while now, and I really, really like it. So we're going to start with the Game Face Prime. This just serves in just about everybody's game. Maybe a little over the cap on some HVCs, so definitely read the rules ahead of time, right? We've got our sling here. Again, more money, so we've gone up on the sidearm to the DZP 2.1, which is just fantastic. Magazine fed, spring action sidearm. We've got our spare magazines over here. We've still got our dump pouch here that we can load up with anything we want. Darts, put our cell phone in it, anything like that. And then here on my side, guys, I've got just this is a little throw over bag. Hopefully you can see this, but just so you understand what you can use this stuff for. This is not very large. So you can see I have like 5 magazines in that compartment. And in the zipper compartment, I have 5 more, which would probably easily enough hold 7 or 8. You can see all this space I've got in here. And this is just a little small pouch that I just throw on under my sling. It's right here. I just pop this open, grab a new mag out, and we're good to go. So, yeah, this is one of my favorite loadouts. It's light. It's easy to move around in. There's a lot of capacity. I really, really like it. Let's take a look at something that might be a little heavier, but in the same line budget-wise. Alright guys, this one is also one of my favorites, and I guess you'll understand why here. Now, it does cost a little more money, but we're going straight dart zone here. So we've got on our 2-point sling, which is this one I custom made. Our DZP Mark III, we've got it set up for short darts. So we've got our same pouch with the same magazines in it as before. We've got the same sidearm and the Mark 2.1. Though, again, this blaster is capable of doing long darts as well. So if you did to run a long darts loadout, I would run this and probably my hammer shot. So, you know, depending on the game and the parameters, and, you know, this one, again, I really like the blaster. It's got its faults for the money, but you know what? Most of those have long since been corrected. So to have select fire, short darts, long darts, just, you know, all the good stuff. You can run it on regular batteries, you can run it on a 2S LiPo, you can run it on a 3S LiPo, and kind of tailor the blaster to your needs. This is one of my absolute favorite blasters to grab for just about any game, and it goes with me to every event. Because you never know what you're going to get into. So, yeah, DZP Mark III, just a rock-solid primary. I love the blaster. I think a lot of you guys love the blaster, too. And anyway, like I said, as a light loadout, this one works. It's one of my absolute favorites. All right, guys, for rifle, well, in my mind, there's only one. There's always only been one, but that's a personal preference. Give me the Nemesis all day, every day. As a primary blaster, it's 100-shot capacity. It's reasonable rate of fire. You know, carry yourself your dump pouch over here, load some balls in it, take this big bag and put balls in that. Sidearm of your choosing. Again, I've still got the Mark 2.1 on, but you could certainly go with a hammer shot, a Chronos, whatever you want if it's a rival only round. But this makes for a great blaster. Matter of fact, it's one of very, very few that is so good, I've never bothered to mod it. This is bone stock. I got one more for you. Alright guys, lastly, if I'm going to one of these all-day HVZ events, which I haven't been to in a long time, and money is no concern to you, and you're a modder, and you build things very specific for your style of game, this is what I come up with, and this is often what I play. So we've got my Battle Strife here with the XM8 long kit on it. It's like 135 FPS blaster. They let me in most games with it, don't have any problems with it. I've got the big 22 stick in here. It's select fire, semi, 3-shot burst, and full auto, of course. Right? I've got my 2-point sling on here. Still gonna rock the DCP Mark 2.1 if they'll let me have it. If not, I'll change out to a different sidearm. That's not a problem. Again, the hammer shot always works. It always goes with me. Here on my chest, I have the spare magazines for the DCB. I've still got my dump pouch. And of course for ammo, because it's an all-day event, you guys that have been with me a while have seen it before, but this is my mag dispensing backpack. It holds 15, count them 18 round stick bags. So in the event that my 22 stick runs out, which it's an all-day HVZ, I'm sure it will, I can reach behind, grab a new one, load it up, and off I'm ready to go. So yeah, guys, as far as heavy loadouts, this is about as heavy as I get. I like to be able to move. I like to be able to run. That's the game I play. So if you're a really, really heavy gunner, by all means, put on 3 times this much stuff and just understand that you're not going to be as mobile. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments what you think about it. So, yeah, guys, hope you like my thoughts on loadouts and what has worked out well for me, and what you're likely to see me in if we meet in an event. You know, guys, if you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button. Turn on all notifications. We do have some more content coming up here in the very near future for you. I know I've been a little lackluster recently, again, with family issues that I've had. You know, again, you know, feel free to drop us a comment. send us an email. It's in the description box below, as well as links to the shop, as well as links to our Patreon, and as well as a link to our Facebook. The fan mail address is always down there as well, guys. If you want to write something and send it in, you're that old school, but please feel free to do any of the above. Guys, I love you. Till next time, this is Chris for Project Nerf saying, have a blast.